Hello and welcome to my channel Avalon. And welcome to my second reading ever for YouTube. So please forgive me if there are glitches or if I'm a little slow. I am not a new psychic, but I am a psychic that is newly coming out of the psychic closet. So this is a big time for me, and I'm feeling very spurred on by this Sagittarius full moon to tap in and to show what I can do. And that might be because I am a Sagittarius moon sign, so this is a pretty intense one for me. But today we're talking about air signs. And the current energy for air signs. Can we get that current energy for air signs, please, during the Sagittarius full moon? Okay. Alright, can we get a couple more cards for the current energy for air signs during the Sagittarius full moon? And another card for air signs. Air signs, current energy. Current energy of air signs. Current air energy during the Sagittarius full moon. Please, God, give us a perfect message for these air signs. What's the current energy of the air signs during the Sagittarius full moon? Feeling a lot of like heart chakra activity, it's a burning in there. Oh, this is lovely. What a beautiful energy. Current energy. All right. First we have the six. Let's see where my camera is. Six of Pentacles. Okay. The Pentacles suit has to do with the third dimension, so physical reality. It can be finances, it can be health as well, and it can just be your experience of your physical experience. Okay. The six has to do with balance and unconditional love. Okay. When it comes to the Six of Pentacles, it has to do with balance in giving and receiving, and in giving charitably, not for egoic reasons, but giving for unconditional love and then receiving equal in return. Okay, it's sort of that wheel of you give when you can and you take when you need, and the ability to be able to do so. Okay. Oh no, I just found a hole in my tights. Does anybody have any extra tights? I think I'm in need. Anyway, so what I'm getting is that you're in the energy of the flow, okay? The in, the out. It might be that you are on the upswing with financially or health-wise. It might be that you're simply seeking balance in your life. In the physical realm, we see the scales, the fulcrum there, that's balance, you know. It's also about receptivity, right? A lot of the time we are willing to give, sometimes far too much, but we're not willing to receive. And I get that receptivity is a big issue right now, especially with, I just get a lot of feminine energy off these cards, and the feminine is the receptive principle. Okay. For the next energy we get, we have the Eight of Wands, and that is the element of fire. Wands are the element of fire. Eight has to do with a lot of things. One is, fast moving energy, okay? And the Eight of Wands specifically is all about things getting cooking, things getting going, all right? And often this card can refer to quick communication, sometimes quick communication about desires coming in. However, we got this card today for the air signs during the Sagittarius full moon in reverse. And that ain't no thing, don't worry about it. It just means there's a bit of stagnant energy going on right now, okay? And that was what I picked up. That is what I picked up earlier, before I turned on the camera, was there's a desire to move forward, but there's stagnation with this coming in. So okay, I'm getting a clearer picture now. All right. So we were talking about receptivity, right? And that feminine principle. I'll go back to that in just a moment. Here we have the Six of Cups. Cups is the suit of water, which relates to love, emotions, spirituality, the subconscious, all of that wonderful stuff. So the Six of Cups has to do with giving and receiving unconditional love. It can do have to do with nurturing, giving that nurturing love. It can also have to do with receiving that nurturing love, being open to receiving it. So what I'm getting is that there is a block right now, blocking energy coming in. So that's the Eight of Wands in reverse, right? It's a quick moving energy that wants to come in but is blocked, okay? It's the energy of the twins, of course. Air signs, I think them as kind of like dual signs. Like I think of them as like Gemini is the twins, right? Libra is the scales, which is the sort of twins again. And then Aquarius, I think of as, well, the sign is two sort of waterways. They're the water bearer. And I think they're almost like air and water. And that's their sort of dual energy. So I'm feeling a lot of this pillar energy, which goes back to, again, wow, it goes to a lot of things. Pillar energy, it goes to the moon that we're going through right now, full moon. Pillars represent the moon goddess Diana. Pillars also represent the black and white, the masculine and feminine principle. There we go. I was wondering how that related. There we go. Again, the moon is the feminine principle, and the black of the black and white is the feminine principle. And not because it's bad, just because it is the receptive. It is what absorbs, just like black absorbs light, right? And the active principle would be the male, which is the light, right? The white. And neither is better than the other. They are essential to each other, okay? So we have the pillars when it comes to the air signs. We have the pillars when it comes to balance, okay? We literally have pillars right here between the eight, okay? We literally have the scale and the scale, the balance and the balance, three and the three and the three and the three and the three. So I'm feeling that there's a feminine energy that wants to come in, but is being sort of, stagnated a bit. Okay. I'm feeling some masculine energy as well. All right, so it is a balance of the masculine and feminine that's wanting to come in. Yeah, that feels much more right. Balance of the masculine and feminine that wants to come in. But the issue is that in order to receive financial well-being, health, all this stuff that the Pentacles represents, 3D abundance, in order to receive that balance, you have to give it as well. And in order to give it, you have to receive it. And same here, when it comes to love, right, and emotions. There's a sense of seeking a balance in of the masculine, feminine principles, of physical and spiritual, of giving and receiving. Yeah, here I see giving and here I see receiving. That's interesting. All right. Yeah, so that's the current energy right now. It's an attempt to balance. It's an attempt to temper energies, the masculine with the feminine with the masculine, to temper physical issues and emotional issues, to temper the issues of everyday life, the obligations with the sort of loftier love, emotional, and all of that, right? Okay, so let us look at what, of course, so let's look at what the guidance is from God, universe, love, and light, from Archangel Michael, from the Sisterhood of the Rose and the Brotherhood of Light. Oh, guides. Guide us, please. What guidance do you have for air signs during the Sagittarius full moon? Please, what will help them balance these energies and help them move forward? Guidance on releasing stagnant energy. Oh my gosh. This one just keeps wanting to come up. It's come up in every reading so far today, several times. The Page of Cups. We're going to keep going till we have a couple, and then we'll read through them. So guidance during this time, please. Guidance for the situation for these air signs, for the air signs during the Sagittarius full moon, please. God. Guidance, please, for Sag. Guidance, please, for air signs.